Everyone. So we are back for another day of the 11 days of cold process Christmas, and today is day 5. So I'm just going to take a few minutes because one thing that I've realized is I talk about cold process soap and what that is, and it's 11 days of cold process Christmas, but what exactly does cold process soap mean? So there's different types of soap and different ways to make it. The type that I make is called cold process soap. And that means that there's no external heat added to the soap when I make it. It is just the process of the oils and the lye mixture coming together. Now that does get hot. It's going to be about 30 to 50 degrees Celsius typically when you're mixing that. So that is what cold process soap is. It's a chemical reaction at a lower temperature. Now, there are some other types of soap, and you probably have seen them and may not even know it. One of them is called hot process, and it's exactly what you'd think. It is cold process soap, same basic mixture, but you're adding external heat to it. So your bars that you buy at the grocery store, at the big box store, most of those are going to be a hot process soap. And what that does is, whereas I have a cure time on my soap, an amount of time that it takes for saponification to complete and for it to be safe to use and touch, right? Hot process, that saponification process actually happens while you're making it. So basically, I guess you could kind of think of it as if you're cooking raw meat. So when you're first working with it, it'd be this difference between buying a whole chicken from the deli, from the meat department, and a whole chicken that's already been done on the rotisserie. When you get that rotisserie chicken, it's already done. Safe to touch, right? Now, the chicken from the deli counter, you still have to cook it and finish it. So hot process basically is that rotisserie chicken. When you're done working with it, it's already ready to go. Cold process, you have to wait a little bit longer until it's ready. Now I'm just going to throw a whole monkey wrench into this and talk about a third type, which is melt and pour. And melt and pour is a super great way to get into soap making if you want to start making your own bars. The difference is hot process and cold process have a mixture of oils and lye water or some type of lye solution. Now, a melt and pour base is going to be a glycerin-based soap. So, as always, it goes back to the whole ingredients thing and what you want to use. Now, I absolutely use melt and pour. A lot of my super fun shapes and designs, holiday things, are going to be that melt and pour soap. And it's a lot of fun. You get to do some different things, and it's a really quick, easy way to make something. So, definitely check it out. But that's kind of the difference between melt and pour, cold process, and hot process. Each one is a different process to make it. Each one has a different result because each type of soap is going to be a little bit different based off of how you make it. So hopefully that answered a question and you enjoyed today. Tomorrow we'll be back again. So make sure to like and subscribe, do all the things and the stuff, and I'll see you tomorrow for another day of the 11 days of cold process Christmas. Until then, adventure awaits.